Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about target recovery time, how long SQL Server should take to recover a database after a crash. Target recovery time enables indirect checkpoints. Instead of relying on traditional automatic checkpoints, SQL Server continuously flushes dirty pages to disk, data pages in the memory buffer cache that have been modified but not yet written to physical disk. Tries to keep recovery time under the configured threshold, will smooth I/O spikes. It's a process that writes all current in-memory data pages, modified data pages not yet written to disk, and associated transaction log records to physical disk. What target recovery time does not affect: change backup strategy, affect transaction log chain, control RTO at business level, replace high availability and disaster recovery solutions. Target recovery time can be configured in two ways. 1. During or after database creation, you provide the alter database command followed by the database name, set target recovery time equals to 30 seconds or anything lower than that. 2. In case you need to reset it back to its original value, which is 60 seconds, you can say the same command and provide a time of 0 or 60 seconds. Whichever the case, changes are applied instantly. Configuration criteria. It will all depend on the business recovery time objective, RTO. The main question is, if SQL Server crashes, how quickly must this database be back online? Based on RTO policies. If you have an RTO of 30 seconds, configure to 30 seconds. If you have an RTO of 5 minutes, configure to 300 seconds. If it's not critical, leave it as default. If we use lower values, for example, between 5 and 10 seconds, then you have more aggressive flushing, higher steady I/O, and less crash recovery work. If you configure higher values between 60 and 300 seconds, you have fewer background writes, more work during recovery, and potential longer crash recovery. Also, depending on the type of workload, for example, OLTP critical between 30 and 60 seconds, OLTP standard 60 seconds, data warehouse considered between 60 and 300. For storage performance, if you're running NVMe or premium SSD, lower values are safe. For slow storage, aggressive settings may cause I/O spikes. Always consider storage latency before tuning. As a key DBA principle, we need to be aware of the following. Lower target recovery time equals more background I/O and less crash recovery work. Higher target recovery time equals less background I/O and more crash recovery work. It's a trade-off between steady I/O pressure against crash recovery duration. For 90% of most systems, leave settings at 60 seconds, which is the default value. Only change if business RTO is clearly defined, you have measured crash recovery time, you understand storage IOPS capacity, and you test on the load. To verify per database target recovery time on SQL Server Management Studio, execute the following code as you see here on the screen. This will query the sys.databases catalog and will bring you back the name of the database and the target recovery time in seconds. And this will finalize the video. Would you like to hire me for your SQL questions and solutions? You can contact me on Fiverr, Upwork, or LinkedIn. To download a copy of the script used in this and other videos, please visit my repository on GitHub. Please like and subscribe. You can also leave a comment or message if you wish to do so. Thank you for watching.